Hello, everyone. Today we are in the company of Mattia Caputo, founder of the startup Gaining Flow, specializing in innovative trading and investment issues, who will talk to us about prop firms, their characteristics, and their challenges they propose. First of all, let's say hello to Mattia. Hi, Mattia. How are you? And thanks for being here.
Good morning, Alessia. It's nice, very nice to see you again. It's been a while, actually. We didn't have an interview, and it's all right. Things keep going, and it's getting hot in Italy, in the UK, and in different places in Europe. And so thank you very much for this interview again. And we got a lot to talk about, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks again for being here with us. So then let's
welcome.
start. Okay.
Sure.
We said that we are gonna talk about prop firms. What is a prop firms? Can you explain that to us?
Definitely, I can explain it. So, a prop firm is a business that works similar to a broker, basically. So, we're talking about trading, proprietary trading, basically. It's a business that allows traders to receive funded trading accounts on certain conditions. These conditions may vary basing on the kind of rules that the prop firm sets for the trader to pass. So, for example, some prop firms ask you to pass a couple of challenges that consist in generating some profit, 10%, 5%, without risking no more than a 5% maximum risk or drawdown. Or other prop firm, basically, they don't ask you to pass any challenges at first, but they will monitor constantly your performances, and they will apply some legacies and rules on your way of trading your account. And depending on the way you trade, they may decide if paying you or not, and what kind of percentage of the profits you generate will be paid to you. So basically, every prop firm can apply different rules and decide whether or not to promote and pay traders.
Okay.
If you don't pass any challenges, or if you don't adhere to their rules, you're not gonna get any profit on your bank account. But you can always try again and try. You can have different challenges of different costs and different trading accounts, and you can try again until you pass it, until you get funded, and you start profiting from the whole thing.
Okay. Do you think that they have something innovative that
they do?
Something that you have never seen?
So, well, prop firm is not really it's not really the newest business. It's been around for a few years by now, but yes, it's definitely innovative, because until a few years ago, most of traders were basically losing money, wasting funds, because they were not expert, and they were basically blowing their own trading accounts. And that was kind of a problem. And that's why in every broker's website, you read 70, 80, 90% of traders lose their money. So you have to be careful. That's why you get that kind of disclaimer in every website. Now, with the prop firm, it's one of the probably the most important parts of having a prop firm is that you can overcome that kind of issue, because traders, they pay to pass a challenge that has normally a minor cost compared to having your own money into your trading accounts. And so you don't risk your own money. At the end of the day, you trade their money. If you pass, if you're good enough for their rules, then you can definitely become a more professional trader. Otherwise, worst case scenario, you don't lose your money. So it's definitely innovative compared to how things were working before. I think it's a kind of service that can always improve. But so far, I think, in my opinion, is a positive and good idea to help traders skill up and become better traders without losing too much of their own money.
Okay. So how do they differ from traditional brokers? You already mentioned something, but can you give us
Yeah,
some details more? Okay.
sure. So a traditional broker, it's nothing more than giving you an account and you're supposed to fund it. You put your money into that account, you trade it. If you're good, you take your profits out. Otherwise, you lose your own money. So it has pros and cons. If you're a very good trader, you don't need a prop firm. You can trade your own money because you're not going to lose it. You know how to be careful. You know how to save it. You know how to profit out of it without risking too much. If you're not a good trader, and that's where a prop firm is better than a generic or a standard broker, you don't need to risk your own money. So you pass challenges, you trade under certain conditions or with certain rules, and if you're good enough for them, you get your funded account. So you profit from someone else's money, not from your own money. You don't risk your own money, and if you're good, you profit out of it. So this is the big difference between a broker, standard broker, and a prop firm.
Okay. Then you mentioned also the challenges. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about them? Is it a special feature that maybe they can differ, okay, from traditional brokers?
Yes, that's the big difference is the way they evaluate and yeah, the way they evaluate you as a trader and decide whether or not they're going to pay you profits into your bank account or not, and in what percentage, what fees they keep for themselves. Like I said, a broker just doesn't take any fees on your profit. They earn from your losses and they earn from swap and the commissions they get out of each and every single position you open on your trading account. On the other hand, a prop firm still earns on that, but on top gives you a bit more because they can still earn also from traders that are losing because obviously you pay something at the beginning to attend, to participate to the challenge, and if you don't pass it, then that cost is lost for you. But from a trader's perspective, is much better because it's obviously losing the ticket you pay for participating to a challenge is much less than you can lose when you fund your own account. So I think having challenges or rules, I see it as a positive thing. It helps traders not to lose their own money, and also it helps them to skill up, to improve as trader, because it forces you as a trader to not risk too much, to stay within certain rules and to stick with those over the time. Because one of the biggest challenges of traders is to stick with your own rules or someone else's rules over the time. It's very easy to start operating outside rules, and that's what makes traders losing capital.
Okay.
When you learn to stick with the rules, that's where you become a profitable trader.
Yeah,
And
sure.
having challenges, having company that forces you to stay underneath, or let's say to adhere to certain rules, is what improves you, what makes you improve as a trader.
Okay. Have you ever participated to one of those challenges?
I have to a few. Actually, I have passed one recently to probably one of the most important prop trading firms. This prop gives you two challenges to pass. One is about generating 10% profit, and you cannot risk more than 5% on your account. And I'm talking about total loss as well as drawdown, floating drawdown. The second challenge is about reaching the 5% profit with the same risk. If you pass the two challenges, then you get your first funded account. And if you keep trading well under their rules, on their conditions, and you also generate profit and you withdraw a certain amount of profit out of that account, then they increase the capital on your account. So you can start from an account that is $10,000, $50,000, and then you can go up to $100,000, 500, even 1 million if you're a very good, very good trader. So at some point, you can really gain access to some big funds as retail traders, and you can really generate very good profit for yourself. So, like I said, just to come back to your question, yes, I passed a few challenges on a few different prop trading firms, and one just recently last week, and now I'm about to start the second one this week, the 5% one, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I passed the second one as well, so I can get funded on this prop trading firm too.
Okay, then congratulations for passing the challenges that you mentioned.
Thank you very much, Alessia.
Thank you very much to you, Mattia, and especially for all the information that you have given to us and for telling us about your experience with prop firms.
Happy to share all my knowledge and information.
Then I hope to see you very, very soon, okay? And maybe you'll update us on on how your experience went.
Definitely happy to share, like I said, any updates, any experiences, any lesson learned in our next interviews. So yeah, I'll be more than happy to be again in some interviews with you, Alessia, and everyone from Mercati 24.
Then thank you again, and see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Cheers. Thank you, Alessia. Bye-bye.
Bye.